Hubby, let's have a baby.
Sheng Nuanqing, daughter-in-law of the Zhao family.
Do you deserve to bear my child?
Zhao HUYyczN, CEO of the Zhao Family Corporation.
The soup's still simmering, and you're gone. You're hoping something bad happens to the Zhao family. I'll kill you.
I didn't.
Oh, wow, wow. Look at you. Ungrateful wife. You know we gave her a home. We fed her, clothed her, let her live like a young mistress.
You pushed my mom?
Hubby, I didn't. Hubby.
What?
Jingxi, Secretary of Vạo.
I understand. Mr. Fu, we found the young miss.
Good.
The Han family invested 80 million.
Han Wudao, the eldest daughter of the Han family.
They helped you through the crisis. Tell me, how are you going to thank me?
To thank you?
Don't you have a wife?
She is just unnecessary.
Is my chicken soup ready?
Mother, it's been ready for you. I'll bring it up to you now.
Day in and day out. All you do is slack off.
Mother, here's your soup.
Ouch. Are you trying to scald me to death? We should never have taken you in, and we certainly shouldn't have let my son marry you. Why didn't HUYyczN meet Miss Han sooner?
Mother, how can you say that? I was the one who helped HUYyczN build his company. That's why the Zhao family moved from that small town to the imperial capital. You even said I was a good luck charm.
You helped. I disdain. If it weren't for you, Jinx, the Zhao family wouldn't have started declining after arriving in the imperial capital.
Mother, I'm not. After we got married, you forced me to quit the company. Made me a housewife.
And you dare say my son is incapable. It's clearly you who's the curse. My son works himself every day for the company. He's so busy he's losing his hair.
It's so late, and he's still working overtime.
My son went to work without eating. Wretch, what are you still standing there for? Go take my son his dinner.
Sunan. I finally found you.
What do you want? I don't know you.
I'm your brother, Tingyan. Fu Tingyan, Emperor of Northern Kingdom's Commerce. Don't you remember?
I don't know you. Stay away from me.
Jingxi, what's going on here?
I heard. The eldest miss is at the Zhao families and isn't doing well. But I never thought she'd become like this. Sir, it's best to take things slowly with the eldest miss. It's best to take things slow.
Don't be afraid. I'm your brother, Tingyan. Even though you don't remember, but we can get to know each other again.
Fu Tingyan is the head of the #1 wealthy family in the Northern Kingdom. How could he possibly have anything to do with me? I'm just a beggar from the mountains. Where are you, swindlers from?
Eldest miss, you are the business queen of the Southern Kingdom, the head of the wealthy Shang family. How could you?
Proving my identity is simple.
Simple?
You just have to make a request of me and see if I can fulfill it for you.
Right, rumor has it. Master Fu is omnipotent. Any request of yours can be satisfied.
I want my husband's company to do better and better to prove I'm not a jinx.
Jinx. He dared to say, you're a jinx.
He's very good to me. He gave me a place to live and food to eat. The company matter. Can you handle it?
Have you heard? The ruler of the Northern Kingdom is coming to Shenxing soon. Then the wealthy gentleman of the Southern Kingdom will hold a welcoming banquet for him. If I go to this welcoming banquet, our Han family will be the head of the 4 great families.
Please, eldest miss, have mercy on me. Take me out to see the world.
That depends on your performance.
Husband, What are you doing?
Who let you in here? Wretch, can't you see I'm discussing business with Miss Han?
It's getting late. Mr. Zhao, you should take care of. Your family matters first. We'll talk about our business later. Wretch, you dare to set me up.
Husband, I didn't. She's the one setting me up.
Oh, you. Not only did you ruin my plans. Where do you think you're going?
This is boring. I'm leaving.
Darling, let me see you out.
Welcome, madam.
I Sheng Wanking, head of the Sheng family, have returned. Zhao HUYN. It's time for you to pay the price.
I said you beggar. You don't even look at the place. This is a globally renowned high-end fashion boutique. The cheapest garment here starts at 5 figures. Just a glance could blind your dog eyes. Is this a place you're fit to enter?
You lowlife judging others with your dog eyes.
I'm saying, where did this beggar come from? Such big talk. I really didn't see it coming. Isn't this the Zhao family's daughter-in-law from next door? Yo, how can you be this dirty? Were you kicked out by the Zhao family?
None of your business.
Don't blame me for saying this. You smelly beggar from the mountains. Can't cook, can't earn money, and that's fine. But you're so damn flashy and can't even lay an egg. Someone like you marrying into the Zhao family? Even God must be blind.
Shut your crow's mouth.
My mouth is on my face. I can say whatever I want. You don't like it? Then come and hit me.
If you keep talking nonsense, I'll use this to wash your mouth out good.
Crazy. You're crazy? Don't say I didn't warn you. The cheapest garment here costs 5 figures. If you stain it, even selling you wouldn't cover it. If Mr. Zhao finds out, he'll break your hands.
This row and that row over there. I'll take them all.
This row? I'll take them all. Putting on airs for who? Can you even afford it?
Come and pay. 2 minutes.
Yo, you're even looking in the mirror? Watch me rip these clothes right off you?
Stop.
I'll take every single piece of clothing in this store.
Here's my card.
This gentleman is quite the spender. But this stinking beggar, she's wearing our most expensive dress. In our store? Do you want her to pay you? Or should we rip it? Right off her? I don't think she can afford it. What are you waiting for? Take the dress off.
I dare you to touch her.
Every piece of clothing here was bought by my master for Miss Sheng.
How is this possible? She's just a smelly beggar, kicked out by the Zhao family. Sir, please, don't be fooled by her. She's just a chicken that can't lay eggs. She's not worth you spending so much money on her.
Jinxie slap her.
How dare you offend the young miss? Do you not want your tongue anymore?
All right, just teach her a lesson.
Pack these up. Send everything to the Batia Hotel.
Damn it. This stinking beggar actually hooked up with such a rich guy. Why does she have such good luck? I'm a college student and yet I'm working as a saleswoman. Mister, she's just a used-up piece of trash that nobody wants. I'm younger than her and prettier too.
3 minutes. I want this filth to completely disappear from Shenzhen.
Yes. Immediately acquire Shenzhen No 1 store. Fire the saleswoman here.
Hey, manager!
You useless piece of. You're fired.
Help me find a lawyer. I want a divorce.
I'll show you what I can do.
Young miss. This is Nangwo's top lawyer, Mr. Wang Qiushi.
Please have a seat.
Young miss, I'm already aware of your situation. I immediately found evidence of Zhao Huanin's infidelity. I guarantee that mother and son will be kicked out with nothing left to wander the streets.
That's not necessary. After all they did save my life, that little bit of family property is just repaying their kindness. From now on we owe each other nothing.
Oh, madam. Your daughter-in-law and that man were so intimate. I couldn't bear to watch.
Wretch. All these years living off our family, using our family's resources. And she's cheating on my son behind his back. Can't even lay an egg. I'm going to beat her to death today.
Madam, please calm down. I've been keeping an eye on everything for you. I'll take you to catch them in the act right now.
Thank you.
Look, there she is.
You wretch. How dare you cheat on my son behind his back? I'm going to beat you to death. Ouch.
What are you doing here, causing such a scene?
Ow. Ouch, ouch. Everyone come and see. It's this bitch. I was the one who picked him up from the mountains. I fed her, clothed her, and even let her marry my son and become a young Mrs. She's using my son's money to keep a man on the side. Oh. What am I going to do?
Madam, please get up. It's just, I really can't believe it. This pair of dogs, they look so respectable. You're always up to some shady business behind everyone's backs. If this were ancient times, you'd be drowned in a pig basket.
You, incorrigible wretch. How dare you remain in Shenzhen?
My family lives in Shenzhen. Why wouldn't I dare to stay here? And you're nothing but a discarded unwanted shoe.
That's right. The Zhao family are Shenzhen's nouveau rich in this city. If he wants you dead, not even Jesus can save you.
Oh, madam. You don't know that? She has a whole gaggle of wild men after her out there.
Is your foul mouth just capable of badmouthing others? If you don't want to shut it, then just leave it gaping like that.
Let go of me.
You've completely disgraced the Zhao family. I've always wondered why you couldn't bear a son. Turns out, you were already used up. You're nothing but a shameless wretch. You don't deserve to step foot inside the Zhao family home.
I don't deserve to. If it weren't for me helping your son build his company, you Zhaos would probably still be stuck running a small shop in some small town. You saw how useful I was to your son. That's why you coaxed me into marrying him. If I hadn't lost my memory, how could I have been deceived for someone like you?
Could my son's company have become so successful? That's his own skill.
His own skill. Indeed, the skill of living off a woman's skill. Do you want to know what your precious, seemingly perfect son is really like out there?
All right, wretch. You think you're hot stuff, latching onto an old man. You think you're something special, don't you? Just you wait. I'll find Shenzhen's best lawyer and have my son divorce you. Go. Get Lawyer Li over here right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Just you wait. You won't get a single cent of the Zhao family's money. I'm going to ruin you completely.
Look at your precious son, old hag. We'll see who ends up ruined.
Stop right there. This video must be fake. How dare you ruin my son's reputation? I'll kill you.
I'm telling you. You better behave yourself.
Wretch, you won't die a peaceful death.
Ma'am, Lawyer Li is here.
Spreading obscene videos. You want to go to jail for a few years now.
Just this. If I hadn't lost my memory, my real hardcore stuff hasn't been released yet.
You.
Lawyer Li, you don't have to talk to this shameless bastard's law. She wouldn't understand it anyway. Just take out your professionalism to sue her. It's best to sue her until she's in there for life and can't get out.
He has to have the ability. Then let the professionals handle the professional matters. Lawyer Wang.
You good for nothing. If you hadn't mentioned it, I almost forgot there was also an old scoundrel. Lawyer Li here. Don't let an old scoundrel go. I want to make them regret coming to this world.
Teacher.
Lawyer Li, what are you doing? He's just a jerk.
Shut up. Publicly spreading rumors, damaging other people's reputation. Teacher Wang can sue you until you're bankrupt. He's the Southern Kingdom's #1 lawyer Wang Babian. A walking legal code. 30 years in the business. As long as he wants to, your Zhao family's bankruptcy is just a matter of minutes.
How is that possible? Lawyer Li, you've probably taken this bastard's money.
Old woman, don't drag me down next time. I was really out of my mind to actually take your family's mess. Teacher, it's all a misunderstanding. I was just tricked. We haven't even signed a contract. It really can't be blamed on me. Then how did you just threaten our young mistress? I'm not skilled enough, exaggerated the facts, threatened the young mistress. I got beaten. Since you're not skilled in law, then you don't need to litigate for the next 2 years. Study the Southern Kingdom legal code at home. Hone your skills. Yes, young mistress. I'm done talking.
Old hag, even if you hadn't come to cause trouble today, I was planning to divorce Zhao Huan anyway. You came at the right time. Saves me and lawyer Wang another trip. Don't worry. I don't want a cent of the Zhao family's measly money. But you must make him sign the divorce agreement for me as soon as possible.
You.
Fu family, snobbish bunch. Actually didn't give our Han family face.
Oh, my young mistress. Isn't it just a welcome banquet? What's the big deal? Even if our Han family doesn't participate, it won't affect our Han family's status as one of the 4 great families of Shenzhen at all. No matter how arrogant the Fu family is, they're still a Northern Kingdom tycoon family in our southern land after all. Can't stir up too much trouble.
That's also true. You sure have a way with words.
Mr. Zhao, Master Fu sent someone to deliver 3 invitations to a welcome banquet.
Master Fu sent someone to deliver them?
Yes.
With Shen Cheng's status, couldn't even reach Master Fu. This Zhao Huayang could actually make Master Fu personally come. This bastard's made it.
How about it, Miss Han? Master Fu even personally sent someone to deliver an invitation to the welcome banquet.
Master Fu's favor towards you is inseparable from our Han family's recommendation. You mustn't let success go to your head. Think it over carefully. Why did Master Fu notice you? He sent 3 invitations. Could it be to invite your family? Up in the mountains, that stinking beggar who was picked up.
Son. Wretch, she's hooked up with an old man and wants to divorce you.
Wretch! How dare you cuckold me, huh? You bitch! You ate my food, wore my clothes, and you still cuckolded me, huh?
What I owed you has been paid back. If you dare touch me again, I'll cripple you.
Don't think that just because you hooked up with an old man and put on fancy clothes and live in a big hotel, you can turn from a sparrow into a phoenix. I'm telling you, in my eyes, you'll always be trash picked up from the mountains. A beggar.
Just a fucking. Do you think this old man will stay interested for long? When the time comes, if you come crawling back to me begging, I might give you a way out.
You don't know yet, do you? Master Fu personally sent someone to HUYN with an invitation. Now my son is someone Master Fu favors. He's about to soar. Rise to the top. He's someone you couldn't reach in 100 lifetimes.
Come and pick me up now.
Yu Yao, you're here.
Huayyan, this stinking beggar. You haven't dealt with him yet?
Can't you understand what I'm saying? What are you still standing there for? Get out of here.
This isn't your home.
Forget it. Since she doesn't want to leave, let's let her see what a real wealthy family is like. Let her know that even knowing me is a blessing she earned in 3 lifetimes. Yu Yao. Now this jinx has been completely removed. After we attend Master Fu's welcome banquet, my Zhao family will become the most prominent family. And you will become the wife of the most prominent family in Shenzhen.
How about it? Such a romantic proposal. And an invitation from the Northern Emperor, Fu Tingyan. A proposal of this scale is something you couldn't even dream of.
Truly deserving of someone who picks up men from the trash, treating any old garbage as treasure. I throw away these ragged flowers every day, and a piece of paper I can void at any time. You actually have the nerve to show it off.
You're blowing this out of proportion. You a stinking beggar who can't even afford a meal. You stinking beggar. If it weren't for me, you would have been dead long ago.
Such an unworldly bumpkin. Actually taking this dirt chicken for a phoenix. You're delusional. Thinking you can fly high by relying on him. Use your pig brain for a second. If you really were a phoenix, how could he possibly take a fancy to a gold digger like you?
A wild duck. Who gave you the guts to humiliate me like this?
Stop your arrogance.
You stinking woman. How dare you touch my people? I advise you right now to kowtow and apologize. Otherwise, I'll kill you.
You mutt. How dare you touch my son? I'll fight you to the death.
Sheng Nuanking, I see it now. Not only did you keep an old man, but you also kept a pretty boy, isn't that right? This money, is it stolen from our Zhao family to support your kept man, isn't it?
Jing Si.
Son, are you all right? How dare you hit my son? Sheng Nuanking. You're nothing but a shameless wretch. I was the one who took you in and let you live comfortably in our house. And what happened? You're just a chicken that can't lay eggs, a barren hen.
When have I ever had a good day in your Zhao family? Lived a good life in your Zhao house? I wash your clothes every day. Clean cook. I eat all your leftovers. All your leftover food. All I wear are cheap clothes from street stalls. I have endless chores every day. But you too, at the slightest displeasure, you hit and scold me. Fine. You too like to hit and scold, huh? Good. Then today, I'll let you have your fill. Jing Si. Today let the three of them think carefully. Have a good think.
What are you doing?
I'll give you 3 seconds. Slap each other 10 times. Apologize to our young miss. 3, 2.
You old geezer. How dare you try to control me?
Oh,
You bitch. You dare hit my mom?
How dare you hit me?
wretch. You dare hit my son?
Stop hitting. Let go.
Divorced. You and the Zhao family are even. It's time to return to the Sheng family, right?
Not yet. It's not the right time. 5 years ago I fell off a cliff. The car accident that made me disappear wasn't an accident. And the only ones who knew my whereabouts were the Sheng family.
Who do you suspect?
I'm not sure yet. After my disappearance, all the Sheng family members benefited. Ting Yan. During the 5 years I was gone, who was in charge of the Sheng family?
Sheng Weiwei.
How could it be my sister?
As you said, after you disappeared, everyone benefited.
The film was
Everyone had
translated
a motive to harm
and
you.
narrated by
Everyone is
M.
trying
Media.
hard to avoid suspicion. She's the Sheng family's adopted daughter. Even if she takes charge temporarily, she can't become the true heir of the Sheng family. So, she became the Sheng family's temporary head. But don't worry. She's just an adopted daughter. She can't touch the Sheng family's core businesses. Those businesses, since your disappearance, have been automatically entrusted to several families who have served the Sheng family for generations. They manage them on our behalf. This is the Sheng family's global unlimited supreme black heart. Sheng Weiwei has wanted it for a long time. The Sheng family's head butler couldn't withstand the pressure and gave it to me. Now I'm returning it to you.
Ting Yan. I can only trust you now. Can you help me?
Of course, you can always trust me.
However, I still need to lie low for a while. So during this time, I need you to help me find the ancient phoenix gold ring that symbolizes the head of the Sheng family, which I lost 5 years ago.
Okay,
Miss, are you looking at houses? What kind of house are you looking for?
A villa in the Jiangyan district.
Oh, isn't this the bitch we kicked out? So, today your dozen or so lovers aren't with you? Ran out of money, can't afford you anymore? Dumped?
Or is it because you heard I'm buying you Yao $1 billion villa as a wedding gift, so you're particularly regretful, envious, jealous, and hateful, so you came here specifically to bother me?
I never pick up the trash I throw away. And you are trash.
Don't be stubborn. Look at you today. You've dressed up specially. You know what? There really is someone hooked. The qualification of an old man. Anyway, I'm already someone you can't climb up to. In this life, you'll never meet such a high-quality man like me again.
You're right. A high-quality man like you. Climbing upwards. I've really never seen before. I can meet someone like you in this lifetime. I've truly opened my eyes.
Wretch! Dare to spread rumors in public?
So you're getting angry from embarrassment? Your Zhao family's assets. I know about them. All your possessions added up are only about $1 million, right? The villas here are worth hundreds of billions. Even if you bankrupt yourself, you can't afford it. I was quite curious those few days. You came here today to see the villas. Are you planning to pay in installments? Or are you planning to just sponge off someone completely and have your keeper buy you a villa as a doghouse?
Stinky woman, watch your mouth. I'm telling you. In a few days, Miss Han and I will be attending Mr. Fu's welcome banquet. At that time, I HUYN will rise to the top. And someone like you who relies on men to climb up you will only have the qualification to look up to me.
Do you know how you got your invitation to the welcome banquet? I could give you a chance. With a single word to access high society. I can also with a single word knock you back to your original form, turn you back into a stray dog.
Sheng Wanking, I say you're fat and you're getting puffed up. If you're so capable, why do you still need an old man? My single word is enough for my qualification for the welcome banquet. How come I didn't notice how pretentious you were before?
It's like this. Speaking of Xincheng, who can with a single word have Mr. Fu personally send someone to deliver an invitation? Only the Han family of our 4 great families has that kind of face.
Your mouth. Your upper lip touches the sky. Your lower lip touches the ground. You have no shame, do you? Fu Tinjian gives your Han family face. Your Han family is worthy of it.
You?
Of course, it's not entirely because of the Han family. It's also because of my Zhao En's ability. Zhao HUYN was able to in 5 years go from a small factory manager to a local tycoon worth hundreds of millions. Later, I moved my whole family to Shenzhen to develop. Who has this kind of vision and ability? Who can coexist with me?
All right. Stop deceiving yourself. Your net worth. Who earned it for you? Don't you know your limits?
I'm saying this one last time. Everything I have is something Zhao HUYN earned myself. It has nothing to do with you. On the contrary, you bitch. If it weren't for me, Zhao HUYN, you would have starved to death long ago.
Everything you have. Where did it really come from? The welcoming banquet in 2 days will prove everything crystal clear. Zhao Wang, take me to see the house.
You don't have any money. What are you putting on airs for? Our Mr. Zhao is a prominent figure in Shenzhen. As long as he wants it, this entire Jiangnan District 1 could be his. What are you putting on airs?
Are you really addicted to acting? I'm afraid I'll drain your sugar daddy dry. You still wouldn't be able to afford a toilet here.
There's only one villa left in Jiangnan District 1.
By M Media.
You just need to pay. There will be an asset verification process later. After all, our villa district is only for residents of high status and prestige. Just watch her pretend. A broke person like her, how could she afford a villa in Jiangnan District 1?
That's right, Xiao Wang. Look at her. Just a gold digger, climbing her way up. Where would she get that kind of money? Don't waste your time.
Indeed, there's no need to waste time. How about this? Skip the viewing and buy it directly.
What? Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. After all, the villas in Jiangnan District 1 are all the best of the best. There's really no need to be picky.
You're really putting on an act. Do you know how much this place costs?
Miss, our Jiangnan District 1 villas never go on sale. Even if it's the last one, it's still the original price.
How much is it?
10 billion.
You heard that right. It's 10 billion. Even if you emptied the pockets of all your sugar daddies, you probably couldn't scrape together a tenth of that.
Why haven't you thrown this lowly thing out yet? If she's here, I won't be in the mood to buy a villa here. Zhao Wang, think carefully. Who's the real big spender here? You pauper. Stop pretending. Just leave. Don't cost me my commission.
Is this how you treat a customer?
Who are you? Are you buying a villa too?
I'm not. I'm just a...
You're the new salesperson, right? You blind fool. On your first day, you dare to argue with your seniors? Done working, huh? I can have you fired. With a single word, believe me.
You best shut your trap. The minute you open it, your factor of faulty, aftermarket boosted IQ, blows up views. The god of fortune himself could chuck money in your face, and you still wouldn't catch it. This 10 billion villa, I bought it. Sign here.
Okay.
Your delusions are getting worse. Which asylum? Let you out? 10 billion? Even the Han family couldn't cough that up on a moment's notice. You think money grows on trees?
Why waste your breath on these lunatics? Just toss them out.
Swipe the card.
This is the Southern Queen of Commerce. The Sheng family head supreme black card. Only one exists in the world, and it has no limit. Use it anytime, anywhere. And there's only one person authorized to use it. The Sheng family's eldest daughter.
She's just a beggar. She's the Sheng family's eldest daughter?
I think you're an actor she hired. Don't think that just because your last name is Sheng, you're related to the Southern Kingdom's richest merchant, the Sheng family.
I never realized your delusions were this grand. Don't you know? Our Yu Yao and the Sheng family's eldest daughter are besties? Trying to pull a fast one on me today? Sheng family's eldest daughter. You just kicked a steel plate.
Shut up. The Sheng family supreme black card. I'd never mistake it.
You're an actor she hired. So of course you're taking her side.
You're trying to impersonate the Sheng family's eldest daughter and pull a con to get a free billion-dollar villa. Somebody throw these two frauds out.
What's going on?
Manager, these two are con artists. Get rid of them.
Mr. Mo, you're in HUYİN District 1. Why didn't you tell us beforehand? We could have made preparations.
Manager, he's a con man.
Shut it. You blind fool. You don't even recognize our young master. He owns all the property in HUYÍN District. It's normal that she doesn't recognize me. The Mo Corporation will not tolerate employees who insult customers. You're fired. Get your things and get out of the Mo Corporation.
What kind of spell did that Sheng Nuanking witch put on you, Mr. Mo, to make you help her impersonate the Sheng family's eldest daughter?
She is the Sheng family's eldest daughter. The supreme black card is proof.
She says it's the supreme black card, so it must be right. Is this card real or fake? Not necessarily. If she really has money, then have her take out cash to prove herself.
You.
All right. Our Sheng family may not have everything, but we do have plenty of money. If you want to see it, I'll show you.
Humph.
HUYÍN District 1. Send 10 billion in cash over here.
10 billion in cash? Even for a Han family, it would take half a month to gather that. With one phone call, you can have them send it over? You're truly delusional.
You wouldn't have called a funeral home, would you? Don't have them send over 10 billion in ghost money later.
Ghost money.
You too.
Are just like summer insects talking about us. Just two frogs in a well. No need to bother with them.
Sheng Nuanking, I never knew. You were such a fake to show off in front of me. You'll tell any lie, won't you? 10 billion? Can you even take that out? Where's the delivered money? And where's the person who delivered it?
Alright, HUYİN. Don't bother with this broke loser. She's putting on this show for us today, probably because she's been played and discarded by some old man. Now she's trying to cling to you? Here's the deal. You kneel down and lick my feet. If you lick them to my satisfaction, the money is yours. How about it? You bitch. Don't push your luck.
Too ugly, I really can't accept. Shh. Don't talk dirty.
Dongfeng Group on Master Fu's orders has delivered to Miss Sheng 10 billion in cash.
Oh, Sheng Nuanking,
The film was translated
show off.
and narrated
you've
by
hired quite a
M
few
Media.
actors and spent a lot of money. I'd like to see what's actually inside this box. Is it ghost money or junk?
Stop.
What are you doing? Do you know who I am? You useless dog. I'm with Master Fu. Anyone who dares touch me is courting death.
Hey. That thing can easily go off. Don't accidentally end the Zhao family line.
You disgrace.
This is part of the 10 billion in cash. There are several trucks of money outside.
This is all fake, right?
Real or fake, we'll know once we check.
Go. Hurry up and go.
The person in the car looks like Master Fu.
Nuanking, congratulations on moving into your new home.
Thank you.
Those bastards from the Zhao family. Are you just going to let them go?
After all, they did save my life. Are we even now? Moreover, I don't have time for them right now. I have more important things to do.
You can tell me if you have something. I will do my best to help you.
Don't you say it. I do have something I need your help with. Help me investigate something. The details of each major family in Shenzhen. I suspect this attempt on my life is related to them.
Okay. After this matter is cleared up, I will have Jingxi send you an email. Also the welcome banquet in 2 days. I'll arrange for all the major families in Shenzhen to be allowed in. At that time, you can appear as my fiancé. See if there are any other gains.
Okay. Maybe there will be some clues then.
You've worked hard all these years.
Growing up requires a price.
I'm sorry. I'm late.
You can come. I'm already very happy.
Thinking about these past 5 years, that bastard Zhao HUYÍN, how dare he do this to you? I just can't wait to tear him to pieces. I can't just let him go.
All right. If he dares to touch me again, I will do it myself.
Okay. I'll listen to you. Take this. Seeing this is like seeing me.
You must be Mr. Xiao, personally invited by Master Fu's messenger, with an invitation. Truly a distinguished gentleman. You look like a dragon among men. This noble lady beside you, with such exceptional grace, must be the Han family's precious daughter. A match made in heaven, a truly beautiful couple.
You flatter me.
Mr. Zhao is too modest. When you prosper in the future, don't forget me.
Don't worry.
Sheng Nuangking, what are you doing here?
Don't think that renting a cheap dress will allow you to squeeze into high society. Wretch, no matter how fancy you dress it, won't change your lowly origins. Master Fu's welcome banquet. Are you worthy to be here?
Whether I'm worthy or not, it's not up to you.
Any random. Title here is worth more than your life. I advise you to be sensible and get out. Lest you pollute the air of high society. I'm afraid you won't be able to afford it.
Sheng Nuangking, this is Master Fu's welcome banquet. So, didn't bring your little lover? Couldn't get an invitation? Ashamed to come?
I didn't expect you to be such a person like that. I was kind enough to take you in. Let you live a good life. And what happened? You messed around behind my son's back and stole his money to support a wild man. You really are a slut.
I'm a slut, I mess around. Ms. Wei He, do you want me to release your son's video? Let everyone have a look. See who's causing trouble. I'm telling you, don't mess with me. Otherwise, I'll make your son suffer eternally.
Sheng Nuangking, I advise you not to speak to me carelessly. If you dare slander me, I'll sue you. I'll sue you until your family is ruined and you're dead. You will be left destitute.
Then try it. We'll see in the end who will be left destitute and whose family will be ruined.
Stop. Someone like you think you're worthy to attend Mr. Fu's welcome banquet?
Why are you bothering with her? Someone of her status doesn't even have an invitation. She probably can't even get through the door.
I don't have an invitation, but I can still get in.
Sheng Nuangking, don't you see where this is? This is
Film
Mr.
was
Fu's welcome banquet. Do you think you're still
narrated
Mrs.
by
Zhao?
Yen Media.
Our HUYN was personally chosen by Mr. Fu to attend.
Personally chosen by Mr. Fu. I'm telling you. Today I won't let you in. Even if Fu Tinjian himself was standing here, you still wouldn't get in.
Don't tell me you think you know Mr. Fu. Why are you so arrogant?
Whether I'm arrogant or not, you'll find out soon enough.
You keep pestering me. How much money do you want?
You're shameless.
Sheng Nuangking. Not everyone's surname Sheng is the eldest Miss Sheng. I've already asked. The eldest Miss Sheng Weiwei. The Sheng family doesn't even know who you are.
Since you say that, I'd like to ask, which Miss Sheng are you referring to? As far as I know, there's only one eldest Miss Sheng. That's the Sheng family head, who disappeared 5 years ago.
See? Your lie is exposed. I'm talking about Sheng Weiwei, the only eldest Miss Sheng. The one you're talking about must be the Sheng family's second miss, who died 5 years ago. What? Seeing Huaying climb up and latch on to Mr. Fu's success. Now you're impersonating a dead person to raise your own status and pester our Huaying?
Sheng Nuangking, you're just a slut. What are you pretending to be? Someone? Get her out of here. Don't let her dirty Mr. Fu's place.
My Huay'n is someone Mr. Fu values. Offending him is a serious matter. If you still want to live, kneel down immediately and kowtow to apologize. Then I'll have my son spare your worthless life.
Mother, forget it. Forget the kowtowing. Kneel down and apologize, and I'll spare your life.
Everyone here today, every single one of you, don't even think about getting through this door.
Shut your trap. I ain't got time for your yap, flapping your gums at me here. Somebody, get this mutt out of here.
You know what? She's just so a cause. The Zhao family kicked her to the curb. Can't stand to see Wei doing good, so she crashes Master Fu's welcome party to stir up trouble. Low life, plain and simple.
Forget it. Can't blame her. After all, her horizons only reach this far. Walking to her doom thinking she's somebody.
Maggot in the mud. Nice one. You got some self-awareness, I'll give you that. Roll in with the maggots. Look at the company you keep.
You?
You shameless hussy. Strutting your stuff in front of me time and again. Hitting you would dirty my hands.
Security, what are you waiting for? Get moving.
Jingxi's getting more and more sloppy. Fine, I'll help him. Clean house. My orders are, anyone here for the party? Connected to the Zhao family, not one gets in.
Keep up the act. Let's see how long you can keep it up.
With one sentence, you've offended every big shot in Shenzhen. Let's see how long you can keep it up.
Are you faking it? You'll find out soon enough.
Miss, please.
Impossible. That's Master Fu's personal guard. They only answer to him. Why are they so attentive to this woman? Could it be?
Impossible. I know exactly who she is. She's just some stray picked up from the mountains. Like she could ever be connected to Master Fu. Let's go.
Sheng Wanking. I never would have thought your little playthings would go this far to satisfy your Mrs. Fu fantasy, hiring extras. Open your damn eyes and get a good look. This is the Zhao family's power.
I'll say this one last time. Since the divorce, me and the Zhao family are done. Don't you ever bring up me and the Zhao family again, or you'll face the consequences.
Bitch, this is a personal invitation from Master Fu himself. You wanna die?
Sheng Nuanking, you ripped up Master Fu's invitation to us. In public, that's a direct challenge. A blatant disrespect.
Let's see how long. When they get here, I wanna see how you die.
My invitation.
Stop.
Sheng Nuanking, your death has come. Commander Yun, it's this bitch. Publicly tore up Mr. Fu's invitation to us. This is equivalent to, in front of the dignitaries of the Southern Kingdom, slapping Mr. Fu in the face. This bitch can't be spared lightly.
Dare to provoke the North Kingdom's business emperor. Have you considered the price? You'll pay for your ignorance.
Provoking Fu Tinjian. When did I provoke Fu Tinjian? Is there any proof?
Directly addressing Mr. Fu by name is also extremely disrespectful.
Commander Yun, it's this bitch. She not only just directly addressed Mr. Fu by name, but also tore up Mr. Fu's personally delivered invitation to us. This kind of person, even death is too good for her.
Are you teaching me how to do my job?
No, I wouldn't dare. I'll leave everything to Commander Yun.
Do you have the invitation to the welcome banquet?
No.
Tearing up Mr. Fu's invitation to the welcome banquet and causing a scene. Do you admit it or not?
I admit it.
Good. Since you've admitted it, there's nothing more to say. I'll break your
The
legs.
film was translated
As punishment.
and narrated
Do you have
by
any
M
objections?
Media.
Break my legs. Are you sure?
I, young King Han, have always been just and impartial. I will show no favoritism. I won't let you off. Just because you're a woman. You knew the consequences of provoking Master Fu, yet you still dared to provoke him. You must pay the price.
You've got guts. It's a pity though. You're not quite on Jingxi's level. If Jingxi were here, he wouldn't dare speak to me like this.
What do you mean? Who are you really? Let me tell you. No matter who you are, if you dare provoke Master Fu, you will pay the price. These are the rules. This is Master Fu's dragon pattern jade. Seeing this jade is like seeing Ms. Fu herself. Subordinate greets the commander.
This is impossible. Possessing the dragon pattern jade allows one to command the Fu family guard and control the Fu family funds. Possessing the dragon pattern jade is equivalent to controlling the Fu family's lifeline. How could this kind of jade be in this bitch's hands?
Stolen. It must be stolen. This woman, when she was at our Zhao family home, had sticky fingers. She stole our Zhao family's money to keep a man on the side. This dragon pattern jade, she definitely stole it from Master Fu.
Exactly. It must be stolen. Sheng Nuanking, you not only stole it, Master Fu's precious jade, but you also offended Master Fu. Now you quickly kneel down and kowtow to confess your guilt. Commander Yun, we must have her death by 1,000 cuts as a warning to others.
May I ask your excellency, who you are exactly?
Sheng Wanking of the Sheng family of the Southern Kingdom.
I scoff. You bitch. Stop using the Sheng family's name to swindle and deceive people outside. Commander Yun, you mustn't be fooled by this whore. The Sheng family only has one eldest daughter, Sheng Weiwei. I swear in the name of the 4 great families of Shencheng, this wretch, that she is definitely not from the Sheng family.
Right? Commander Yun, you absolutely must not be fooled by her. She's just a beggar I picked up from the mountains. Without me, she wouldn't even be alive today. I know exactly what her background is. She absolutely cannot have any connection to any wealthy family.
Sheng Nuanking, your precious jade is either stolen or fake. Get down on your knees now.
Get lost.
Considering the humiliation she has brought upon us, what good is a mere apology? She should kneel down and slap herself 20 times. Then be stripped naked and paraded through the streets. Maybe if I'm in a good mood, I'll ask Master Fu to show you some mercy. And let you die a quick death.
Then I'll give you a chance. Kneel and kowtow now, and I'll spare your life.
You've got quite the nerve. You looking for a beating?
I'll tell you what, I'm not the same Sheng wanking as before. Try touching me again, and I'll cripple you.
You're still talking tough even when you're about to die? You're finished. I'll make your life a living hell.
Is that so? Then, do you dare to make a bet with me? Let's see when HUYN arrives, whether it's me who dies, or your Han family.
You're quite bold. Our Master Fu wouldn't protect you, would he?
Don't think that. Just because you're somewhat attractive, you can bewitch everyone. Let me tell you this. Master Fu is notoriously aloof from women. A whore like you, used by everyone, he'd find disgusting even to look at. When Master Fu arrives, you'll be the first to die.
I don't have time for your nonsense. Miss Han, I'll just ask you this. Do you dare to bet?
A bet it is then. Absolutely not a member of the Sheng family. Deep-rooted. Even if he's Master Fu, the Emperor of the North. Even a fierce dragon can't suppress a local snake. In the South, he still can't touch me.
So, what if you lose?
If I lose, I'll publicly slap myself 20 times. Han Yao will be expelled from the aristocratic families.
Master Fu has arrived. Greetings, Master Fu.
Go and apologize to Jing Si yourself.
I don't understand. Could she?
Get out.
Yes.
Master Fu, let me introduce myself. I am Han Yao, representing the Han family, one of the 4 great families of Shenzhen. Just call me Yu Yao.
Han family. Never heard of it.
Master Fu, I'm Zhao Huan, CEO of Zhao Group. Do you remember? You had someone personally deliver a few invitations to my family.
If it weren't for giving face to Nuanking, you a small-time upstart from the countryside wouldn't even be worthy to appear before me. The Zhao family's got guts. You dare use my name, doing ungrateful things. Nuanking, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Master Fu. She drugged you, didn't she? She's a slut. God knows how many men she's slept with. Someone of your stature. Don't be fooled by her.
How dare you speak of her like that? She's my woman. Anyone who disrespects her, I'll make their family
The film
disappear
was
forever.
translated
Master
and
Fu.
narrated by
She's
M.
just a
Media.
whore discarded by the Zhao family. How can you still
Kneel down. Apologize to Nuanking.
apologize to her? Impossible. I'll never apologize to that whore.
Issue the order. The Han family is immoral.
No. Master Fu. I'll kneel. Sheng Nuanking, I'm sorry.
What's Sheng Nuanking's background?
Sheng Nuanking, I'm curious too. Which loyal old man can give you 10 billion to play with in an instant? So you hooked up with him.
If you want to think that way, fine.
I really underestimated you. No wonder you can speak so boldly in front of all the dignitaries in the South. So arrogant. You've really climbed high.
Who cares who she's climbed up to? This guy probably hooked up with her before he even got divorced. Oh really? How dare you cheat on my son? I'll tear your face off. Master Fu, don't be fooled. I this bitch. She's just a whore. Before I picked her up from the mountains, I didn't even know how many men she'd slept with. This body, it's already ruined. She's just a slut. How dare you hit me?
Hitting you is too light. I'm telling you, if you dare talk nonsense again, I'll make you a mute for the rest of your life.
Sheng Nuanking, she's my mother, your mother-in-law. How could you hit her?
I have nothing to do with your Zhao family anymore.
I was truly blind to pick you up and let you live a good life.
A good life. These past few years in your Zhao family, I've toiled tirelessly, slaving away for you mother and son. Outside, I took your small factory and turned it into a leading enterprise for the Zhao family. Any debt of gratitude I owed you has long been repaid. Now it's time to settle the score. You two remember this. From the day we signed the divorce agreement, I and the Zhao family are forever severed.
Sheng Nuanking, I never thought. You were so heartless. A complete ingrate. Eating my food, living under my roof, drinking my water. All these years, even a dog I raised would wag its tail at me. I never thought you'd bite the hand that feeds you.
Shut your mouth.
What? You think latching onto this man means you're set for life? Let me tell you. Trash like you. He'll eventually abandon you when he dumps you. Don't come crawling back to my Zhao family, begging for scraps.
Shut up. You blind fool. Mistaking a pearl for a fisheye, this immense fortune landed right in your lap, and you couldn't even hold on to it. Trash like you actually became HUYİN's husband. Your ancestors' graves must be smoking.
Master Fu, this woman relies entirely on men to get ahead, begging for food and handouts. In the 5 years we were married, I never touched her. You should. Go get yourself checked. Don't come crying to me when you catch something, and don't even know it.
If you dare insult her again, I'll kill you. One day you'll realize what you've missed out on these past 5 years. You'll definitely regret it.
Regret it? Me? As if she's worthy. She's just a worthless woman I discarded. And you, the mighty emperor of the Northern Kingdom, treating her like a precious jewel. Aren't you afraid of becoming the laughingstock of us all?
A laughingstock. If I could be with her, she'd be a legend for the ages.
She's just a slut I don't want. You insist on treating her like a pearl in your hand. Are you crazy?
From another perspective, if you weren't blind, I wouldn't have this chance. HUYÍN, for this day. I've waited 5 years. I don't want to be separated from you again. Marry me.
Are you putting on a show?
I'm not putting on a show. I'm serious.
The dignified commercial emperor of the North, publicly rejected by a tramp. What a story.
Help me put it on.
HUYÍN, you're quite resourceful. Even Master Fu is under your thumb. Master Fu, don't be beguiled by this slut. She uses men to climb the ladder. This time she's after your 1,000-year-old family fortune.
It seems Miss Han has a very clear understanding of herself. Although you're the eldest Miss Han, you're incompetent and powerless. You can't command respect. The Han family's business is destined to fall out of your hands, so you can only find a capable man to marry into the Han family and help you take control. It's a pity I didn't expect you to find Zhao HUYÍN such a freeloader. What a pity for the Han family. Issue an order to suppress the Zhao and Han families. From today onwards, anyone who dares to cooperate with these two families is an enemy of the Fu family.
If you choose the Han family and the Zhao family, we can help you expand your influence in the Southern Kingdom. It might even be possible to annex the Southern Kingdom families. You're crippling yourself for this woman. You're so foolish.
You dare to call yourselves my right-hand
The film
man.
was translated and
Master Fu.
narrated by
Drag them out.
Yes.
Ting Yan, today we're just putting on a show. You actually gave away your family's ancestral ring. That's going too far.
I told you this isn't a show.
Ting Yan, I can't reciprocate your feelings yet. Because I have more important things to do. I have to find out who harmed me back then.
It's okay, I'll wait for you. I'll help you with this too.
What Han Euro said today about the Shang family gave me a suspect. But I'm not sure yet. I have to test it out.
What are you going to do?
Why not see this play through to the end? Ting Yan, help me spread the news. In 3 days, eldest Miss Shang and Master Fu will hold an engagement banquet in Shenqing. I want to see how the Shang family reacts.
Mr. Zhao. Because of Master Fu's suppression order, many of our Zhao Group's partners, they've already terminated our partnership. The losses have already exceeded 100 billion.
Get out! Didn't I tell you? Yu Yao, what are you doing here? I'm currently swamped because of this ban. I'm incredibly busy. Is your Han family alright?
Of course we're fine. We have the backing of the #1 family in the Southern Kingdom. Miss Shang is protecting us. Does the Northern Kingdom's emperor think he can control everything in the Southern Kingdom?
Your family truly has influence. You actually dare to disregard Master Fu?
Alright, HUYÍN, you don't have to worry. What about this afternoon then? We'll go get our marriage license. My dad promised me. By then your Zhao family group will belong to Han family. Our Han family's business will be yours, the Zhao family's. And it can help you overcome this crisis.
But I'm still worried about Master Fu. Will he?
Don't worry about Master Fu. In 3 days, he will be holding an engagement ceremony with Miss Shang. As Miss Shang's best friend, I'm sure for Miss Shang's sake, he will also reconcile with us.
Master Fu is going to get engaged to Miss Sheng? Didn't he just propose to Sheng Wanking?
That pheasant also wants to fly the branch and become a phoenix. I think it must be Master Fu, who's been a bit infatuated lately. Blinded by her, right? Now he's come to his senses. He'll definitely find someone who's a perfect match to join forces with, and then expand his business empire.
This is an invitation to Master Fu's engagement banquet. How did you get this?
I asked my dad to get it for me. Why in this engagement banquet? We must go. And we have to make Master Fu and Miss Sheng, in front of everyone, lift the ban. Then our Han and Zhao families will return to the upper class.
Yu Yao, thank you so much for helping me this time. Don't worry, after we attend this engagement banquet, our Han and Zhao families will definitely return to the top. Then, I'll make that bitch Sheng Wanking pay. Yu Yao, I'm really so grateful to you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have a chance to attend such a high-level banquet.
Don't worry, HUYN. As long as our Han family asks, Miss Sheng will definitely cooperate with us. Why isn't there anyone here?
You two are quite early.
Sheng Wanking, why is it you again?
No way, Sheng Wanking. Your face is thicker than a city wall. Today is Master Fu and Miss Sheng's engagement banquet. Aren't you afraid Miss Sheng will destroy you?
Sheng Wanking, let me tell you the truth. After today, Zhao HUYN will be a completely different person. I advise you to have some self-awareness. Get down quickly and scram. Crawl back under a man's crotch where you belong.
You've got it backwards. Zhao HUYN, isn't that what you do? I have a video of this. Want me to play it for everyone to enjoy your despicable and vulgar behavior?
Sheng Wanking, I'm warning you one last time. Don't threaten me with these fake videos, otherwise I'll sue you until you're bankrupt. Your family will be ruined. Listen to me carefully. I'm giving you face because you're Miss Sheng. Get out of here now.
You think you're all that because of your connection to someone powerful. You think you're worthy of being Miss Sheng.
I'm not worthy. Are you Sheng Wanking?
The film
You're
was
just
translated
a hussy who
and
stole Miss Sheng's
narrated by
fiancé.
Media.
Don't you know what day it is? Miss Sheng has wanted to skin you alive for a long time, and today is the day for our Southern Kingdom's elite. This is a place only they are worthy of. Lowly, despicable trash like you would only dirty Miss Sheng's eyes.
Sheng Wanking, don't think that just because you're with Mr. Fu and changed your clothes, you're suddenly worthy of standing shoulder to shoulder with people of our status. And standing, let me tell you, you're not even worthy of carrying Miss Sheng's shoes.
You two are really a match made in heaven. Equally arrogant and conceited. Self-righteous.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Isn't it obvious? You two are an eyesore. So please leave.
Sheng Wanking, don't you know your place? You dare ask us to leave? Stop your grandstanding.
HUYN, I think it's because Miss Sheng and Mr. Fu are getting engaged. She suffered some kind of blow. Now she's come to our engagement party, acting crazy.
Sheng Nuan King, I'd like to ask if you even have an invitation, but there's no way they'd let a hussy like you in to offend Miss Sheng. Say, did you sneak in?
I can come and go as I please. I don't need an invitation.
See, no invitation. I suggest you get out of here. If someone comes later, you won't be able to leave even if you want to.
I have nothing to do with you two anymore. Why do you keep haunting me?
I think you're the one haunting us. What Mr. Fu doesn't want you anymore? Now you're trying to hook up with our HUYN?
Sheng Wanking. Others may not know you, but I know you. Let me tell you the truth. A cheap woman like you doesn't deserve to stand next to me. Only someone like Yu Yao from a good family, with extensive connections, deserves to stand by my side.
Oh, is that so? You shameless thing. Trash like you really doesn't deserve to stand with me.
Sheng Wanking, I think you've lost your mind. This is Miss Sheng and Mr. Fu's engagement party.
And you dare tell us to get out? Do you know who's behind the Han family? The top figures in the Southern Kingdom. Miss Sheng. Offending us is the same as offending the Sheng family. I remember the last person who offended the Sheng family vanished from Shenzhen.
Sheng Wanking, I don't care who you are. You no longer have Master Fu as your backing. We want to kill you, as easily as crushing an ant. Understand?
Then I'd like to see what you can do to me.
Good.
Truly ignorant. But considering you're HUYİN's ex-wife, bark like a dog to amuse us. If you amuse us, maybe I'll put in a good word for you with the Sheng family's eldest daughter. How about that?
You're hilarious. You think I'd allow myself for you? I'm telling you to. While I'm still in a good mood. Get out. Otherwise I'll have someone throw you out, and that won't be pretty.
Sheng Wanking, I'm warning you. If you dare offend HUYao again, I'll kill you.
Open your dog eyes and look. This is Sheng family territory. The Sheng family's eldest daughter can crush you like a bug. Very easily. Even Master Fu won't be able to save you then.
You're just a discarded wife. I suggest you remember your place. Get out now. Don't force our hand.
You two are a joke. If I leave, how will this engagement party continue?
You're saying you're the star of this engagement party today?
I am the Sheng family's only daughter.
Nonsense. Sheng Nuangking, you wretch. You'd make a fine actress. Sheng Weiwei will be here soon. Let's see how long you can keep up this act.
Look closely, Sheng Wanking. That throne. That is custom-made for the Sheng family's eldest daughter. Only Master Fu and the Sheng family's eldest daughter can sit there. Go ahead and sit if you dare.
A mere throne? Why wouldn't I dare?
You're quite bold. We've warned you. Don't blame me when you die.
I'd like to see who dares to kill me today.
Sheng Nuangking, don't say we didn't warn you. That seat belongs to the Sheng family's eldest daughter. And Master Fu. A wretch like you sitting there. When you're dead with no place to be buried. Don't blame us.
Sheng Wanking, you don't think sitting there makes you the Sheng family's eldest daughter and gives you the right to command you? It'll only get you killed faster. Sheng Wanking, are you crazy? If you really sit there, there'll be no coming back. When you die, don't say I didn't warn you.
Sheng Nuangking, you claim to be the eldest daughter of the Sheng family. So you're really the Sheng family's eldest daughter then? Let me tell you something. The eldest Sheng daughter rarely appears in public. None of you recognize her. Only I have seen her true face. You still insist you're the Sheng heiress? You're absolutely not. You're just a housewife.
Sheng Wanking, I suggest you get down here quickly. You've offended Master Fu and the Sheng family's eldest daughter. Even if you kowtow and apologize to us today, we can't guarantee you'll leave here alive.
Sheng Nuangking, we've said enough. You're too deep into your own delusion. Prepare to be reduced to ashes.
You two jumping clowns. You really know how to make a scene. Someone will tell you who I am shortly.
Head steward Sheng has arrived.
Why is head steward Sheng here? Could it be? Impossible, absolutely impossible.
What nonsense are you thinking? The eldest Sheng daughter is your best friend. Of course, you wouldn't mistake her.
Where's the eldest Sheng daughter?
I am.
What are you? How dare you sit on the Emperor and Empress's throne?
Head steward Sheng. She claims to be the eldest Sheng daughter.
Idiots. You're all idiots. Just because someone claims to be the eldest Sheng daughter doesn't make it true. And you audacious fool. Impersonating the Sheng heiress. Are you ready to pay the price?
Funny, I was just about to ask you the same thing. Impersonating the Sheng head steward. Have you considered how you want to die?
I've been with the Sheng family for years. How can you accuse me of impersonation?
Sheng Nuangking, stop struggling. Head steward Sheng often accompanies the eldest Sheng daughter. I saw it with my own eyes.
Sheng Wanking, I advise you to get down here quickly. Kowtow and apologize to head steward Sheng. Maybe he'll grant you a swift death.
You impersonate the Sheng heiress, defile the Emperor and Empress's throne, and challenge the Sheng family's authority. Next year this day will be your death anniversary.
I am the one and only Sheng heiress. I dare anyone to try and kill me.
Good. I'll make you accept your death today. Everyone knows the Sheng heiress wears the ancient phoenix gold ring necklace, a symbol of the Sheng family. If you can produce the phoenix gold ring today, I'll acknowledge you as the Sheng heiress.
The ancient phoenix gold ring. I don't have it on me right now.
Everyone knows. The phoenix gold ring is the Sheng heiress's personal possession. You're not the Sheng heiress. So of course you don't have it.
He could have had someone attack me, but he didn't. Instead, he asked about the Phoenix Gold Ring's whereabouts. It seems the person behind my attempted murder is also looking for the Phoenix Gold Ring. I must find it before they do.
Sheng Nuangking, since you can't produce the Phoenix Gold Ring, come down and apologize to us. Or face certain death.
Enough. Take her away. Wait for the eldest Miss Sheng to return and handle this personally. Do it.
Yes.
I'd like to see who dares touch me.
Sheng family dogs, since when did you dare to bark in front of your master? Are you alright, Nuangking?
I'm fine. Why did you all come together?
We met on the way, so we came together. Sister Nuangking, give me a chance to show off. Hey, where's head steward Sheng going?
I have something to do. I'll leave first.
Young Master Mo, you've arrived just in time. This woman, she lied to you. The real eldest Miss Sheng will be here soon. Her identity will be exposed then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ask HUYN.
Right, we just confronted head steward Sheng. We asked her to show proof of her identity.
Shut up. You blind dog. You think you're worthy of barking at me here?
Mo Xiaobei, what are you doing? The person you should be dealing with is her.
I'm warning you one last time. If I weren't a gentleman who doesn't hit women, trash like you, I'd slap you every time I see you.
Xiaobei, important matters first.
Alright, is everyone clear on my identity now? This is the real eldest Miss Sheng Nuangking.
What kind of joke are you playing? She's the eldest Miss Sheng?
Tell me
The
who
film
sent
was
you here
translated
to distort the
and
truth and
narrated
twist
by
my identity.
Wikipedia.
I'll never say even if I die.
She's a dead soldier.
To be able to train a dead soldier these days. It seems the Sheng family's power is extraordinary. I know who it is now. It seems I must retrieve the ancient Phoenix Golden Ring and return to the Sheng family. Let's go.
Nuangking that. If you dare touch her with your filthy hands again, I'll cripple you.
How is this possible? That little bitch Sheng Nuangking is actually the eldest Miss Sheng? Then who is Sheng Weiwei? Sheng Nuangking is the eldest Miss Sheng. I think you've all been fooled by her. Weiwei, why are you only here now? What's going on with that Sheng Nuangking? She's my Sheng family's adopted daughter. I suppose she can barely be called that. Eldest Miss. I knew it. That bitch even claimed to be a member of the Sheng family. Shameless. Oh, HUYN, let me introduce you. This is my good friend, Sheng Weiwei. She's the real eldest Miss Sheng. We were all tricked by that bitch Sheng Nuangking.
Hello, eldest Miss.
Many years ago, I lost the ancient Phoenix Golden Ring. Without the ancient Phoenix Golden Ring, I can't prove my identity to outsiders. That bitch Sheng Nuangking took advantage of this. To dare to impersonate me, an insignificant adopted daughter, actually trying to claim the position of the eldest Miss Sheng. Truly shameless.
That's right, we almost got tricked.
I received a message. The ancient Phoenix Golden Ring will be displayed at the largest auction house in Shenzhen to prevent insider information from leaking, damaging the relationship between the two families. I hope you can acquire the ancient Phoenix Golden Ring and deliver it to me. If you're willing to help me, the Zhao and Sheng families will be eternal partners. Tell me your decision.
Young miss, I'm willing. I'll definitely take care of your matter.
Good, then I'll await your good news. Sheng Nuangking, even if you have Fu Tingyan protecting you, so what? As long as the ancient Phoenix Golden Ring is in my hands, the position of head of the family will belong to me.
All right. I understand.
How's it going?
The ancient Phoenix Golden Ring has been found. Tomorrow, it will be auctioned at an auction house in Shenzhen.
No matter the method. We must retrieve the ancient phoenix golden ring.
Well, isn't this Sheng Nuanking? Who gave you the guts to come to a place like this? Don't think that just because you're the Sheng family's adopted daughter and bear the title of eldest Miss Sheng, you're actually the Sheng family's eldest miss. Let me tell you, the Sheng family has one and only one eldest miss. And that's Sheng Weiwei.
You're so arrogant. So the person behind you is Sheng Weiwei.
Sheng Nuanking, what are you? Don't think that just because you bear the title of eldest Miss Sheng and are engaged to HUYİN, that you've ascended to the top of society and become a business queen. You listen to me clearly. The blood flowing through your veins is the most base. Even if you were to fly up, you could never become a phoenix.
Someone of Master Fu's status wouldn't be interested in a lowlife like you? With such base blood flowing through your veins. Wake up.
Did Sheng Weiwei tell you to say these things?
Sheng Weiwei is the true eldest miss of the Sheng family, the business queen of Nangguo. You're not even worthy of her attention. You listen to me clearly. Even if HUYİN is backing you, I must acquire this ancient phoenix golden ring today.
I'm determined to get the ancient phoenix golden ring.
Fine, I'm not going to waste my breath arguing with you. I'll show you later how I acquire the ancient phoenix golden ring.
Just you wait, eldest Miss Sheng. Once you get the ancient phoenix golden ring that proves your identity, you'll be utterly disgraced.
I'd like to see who in Nangguo dares to lay a hand on my sister Nuanking.
Why is Mo Xiaobei here?
I didn't see his name on the list.
Although Mo Xiaobei isn't from a Shencheng family, he's a prominent figure in Nangguo. If he gets involved, the ancient phoenix golden ring will be difficult to obtain.
Don't worry, HUYİN. We have the backing of eldest Miss Sheng. The Sheng family's wealth is boundless. In the Southern Kingdom, no one can match. We're gonna win this auction.
Did you hear that, Sheng Nuanking? Don't think you've got anything on HUYİN. And this Mo Xiaobei, you really think you can get the ancient phoenix golden ring? Listen to me clearly. After today, Miss Sheng has proven her identity. I'll let you die.
Shut up. Who gave you the guts to speak like that to Sis Nuanking?
Alright, Xiaobai. No need to argue with two pieces of trash.
You bitch. What nonsense are you talking about? You're just a divorced slut. Mo Xiaobei, he's still messing around with Master Fu. You don't seem to mind this kind of trash at all.
The film was translated
Sis
and
Nuanking
narrated by M Media.
Is the most talented woman. Knowing her is an honor for me. To be honest, you're the one picking up what others have discarded.
You.
Forget it, Yu Yao. We're not going to waste our breath on them. Once we get the ancient phoenix golden ring, I'll make these two dogs kneel before us and kowtow to us in apology.
Okay.
Confidence is a good thing, but overconfidence can make you look foolish.
The trash can over there is perfect for you too. Don't stand here blocking others.
Alright, Xiaobai, don't waste any more time. Let's go in.
Sister Nuanking, whatever you want to buy later, just tell me. I'll buy it all for you.
I'm telling you, don't waste your money. If your dad finds out, he'll break your legs.
He won't. If I tell him it's for you, he might even reward me. Besides, if my Mo family can connect with the Sheng family, our whole clan will be envious of me.
You're talking nonsense.
Did you hear? The Zhao and Han families have gained Miss Sheng's favor. They can walk sideways in Shencheng now. I heard the Sheng family prepared for them auction funds. They can bid on anything they want. Today's auction items are destined to have nothing to do with us. It seems that the only ones who can win the ancient phoenix golden ring today are the Zhao and Han families.
Rest assured, everyone, my Zhao family is only interested in the ancient phoenix golden ring today. As for the other auction items, you are free to bid on them.
Mr. Zhao is so generous. Mr. Zhao has Miss Sheng's support. With such profound resources, that ancient phoenix ring today will belong to Mr. Zhao. Mr. Zhao is generous. My HUYİN group will definitely follow the Zhao family's lead in the future.
Mr. Mu, you are too kind. In the future, the rise of my Zhao family will still need all of your support. Sheng Nuanking, did you hear that? With my current status, how can a fake like you compare? So, if you kneel down and apologize to me, Zhao HUYİN, I can spare your life.
You really overestimate yourself. The ancient phoenix golden ring will be mine today.
Since you're so confident, how about we make a bet?
As long as you can afford the stakes, then let's bet.
If it's my Zhao family today, win the bid for the ancient phoenix golden ring, then you will have to, in front of all the Southern Kingdom's elites, kneel down and lick my shoes, Zhao HUYİN. Then slap yourself 10 times. Admit it, you're nothing but a cheap imposter. How about it?
Alright, but if my sister win today, for the ancient phoenix golden ring, you'll kneel and lick her shoes. And slap yourself 10 times, deal?
You've got some nerve.
I'm not a petty man like Mr. Zhao. I wouldn't make such a degrading bet. Tell you what, if I win this ancient phoenix gold ring today, Mr. Zhao, you will stand at this doorway and tell everyone who passes by that you're an ignorant fool. How's that?
You're on. I'm not afraid. I have Miss Sheng's backing. I can't possibly lose.
Thank you to all the distinguished guests from the South for taking time out of your busy schedules to come to Shenzhen and join us for this supreme auction. Let the auction begin. Please present the first item, our 1,000-year-old ancient sandalwood box. Starting bid, 100 million. Each increment must be no less than 5 million.
Sheng Wanking. Even the starting bid for the first item is 100 million. Is too much for you, isn't it? If you had brought THOİI, he might have been able to help you out. Too bad you chose this. I wonder if your little lapdog brought enough money.
Say that again.
Xiaobai. Don't bother arguing with a frog in a well. However, Mr. Zhao, a word of friendly advice. Don't try to compete with our financial power. With your meager resources, our wealth is beyond your comprehension.
Sheng Wanking, who are you trying to fool? You were a housewife in my family for 5 years. I know exactly what you're worth. I know your background inside and out.
Speaking of those 5 years, I should actually thank you. You gave me a rare experience of what it's like to be a tiger stranded in a ditch full of my dogs. Today, I'll return the favor and show you the world. I'll take everything on stage.
Are you crazy? Every item at the Supreme Auction fetches a sky-high price. It's impossible for one person to buy everything.
The film was translated
Unless you light the sky lantern.
and narrated by M Media.
Do you even know what lighting the sky lantern means?
Whoever lights the sky lantern pays for all the items, pays for everything.
You know a little something? Too bad for you. Even if you latch on to the Mo family, you still can't afford to light even one sky lantern.
Then I'll show you whether I can afford it or not. Shall I make the arrangements? I'm lighting the sky lantern.
Sheng Wanking, your ignorance is truly astounding. Do you have any idea that the total value of everything here is over 1,000 billion? Even Miss Sheng herself wouldn't dare to light the sky lantern so easily. Where do you get your confidence from?
In my view, she's all talk. If she can actually afford this, HUYİN will write my name backward.
The Mo family of Shangjing will light the sky lanterns for Miss Sheng.
I think she's completely bewitched you.
Yurao, ignore him. I'd like to see. Head of the Mo family, will he give you this wastrel a single cent?
Miss Sheng, young Master Mo, are you certain you want to light the sky lanterns? I need to clarify something with you. Lighting the sky lanterns means that all the auction items present will need to be paid for by you. For each additional sky lantern, the price doubles. And so on. A maximum of 8 sky lanterns can be lit. So if you win the bid and don't pay, we will consider it as disrupting the order of the auction. According to the rules, the penalty is having your tongue and limbs removed, and being made into a human swine is a warning to others.
Got it. Please light the sky lanterns for me.
Alright, lighting 1 sky lantern for Miss Sheng. Now onto the second auction item.
This second item is also quite good. I'll take it too. Light 2 sky lanterns.
Miss Sheng, you intend to light 2 sky lanterns? Do you know this ancient porcelain is worth 1 billion? If you light 2 sky lanterns, then you'll have to pay double the price.
Never mind.
Sheng Wanking, what are you putting on? Even the Mo family might not be able to afford these 2 sky lanterns. Stop talking such nonsense, will you?
If my Mo family can't afford it, can your Zhao family? Why don't you CEO Zhao light a few sky lanterns and let me see?
Fine, I'd like to see. If you can't afford this, how you'll wrap this up?
If you can't afford it, then don't talk so much.
Sheng Wanking, what are you putting on? Take a look at yourself in the mirror. I don't believe Mo Xiaobei and THOİI and protect you indefinitely. I'd like to see if they'll pay this for you.
None of your business. Next item.
Next item. Mingzhonde Cloison enamel clad pattern lidded jar. Valued at 13 billion. Each bid must not be lower than the base price.
Not bad. Like 3 more sky lanterns.
3 sky lanterns, exactly.
The most any auction has ever had is just 3 sky lanterns. Now lighting up 5 sky lanterns at once. This is the first time.
Sheng Wanking, what makes you think you can?
Even if you're with Master Fu. You haven't married into the Fu family. Master Fu would need to think about this much money, right?
Here I light as many as I want, without considering anyone, because I can afford it myself.
Oh, you're really good at pretending. If you can afford this, why bring Mo Xiaobei to back you up?
This bitch. Already lit 5 sky lanterns. All the items here are at least 500 billion. I think she wants to bankrupt Mo Xiaobei.
My sister Wanking is richer than a nation. She can light as many as she wants. It's none of your business.
Next item.
The next auction item is a highlight of this auction. It's the Sheng family's heirloom, a personal item carried by the head of the family. It is said to be able to open the ancient phoenix gold ring of the World Bank. Starting price, 20 billion. Each bid must not be less than 10 billion.
30 billion.
30 billion is probably all Mr. Zhao and Mr. Han have. They've gone all in, haven't they?
My Zhao family is at least a nouveau rich in Shenzhen. I can afford this small amount of money.
Light 8 sky lanterns for me.
No way, there are only 8 sky lanterns in total. She lit them all. Yeah.
Light 8 sky lanterns.
Bitch, you're against me, aren't you? Just wait to be made into a human pig.
She's a fake. She's not some rich heiress. She won't be able to come up with a dime for this auction. Get her out of here.
Can you even come up with the money? You'll find out soon enough. The ones who should get out are the 2 of you.
You?
What are you pretending to be? This is the supreme auction. Only the owner has the right to speak here. You gold-digging piece of trash. What qualifications do you have to give orders here?
You soft-boiled egg, who relies on women to get ahead. What qualifications do you have? The money for the 8 sky lanterns will be delivered to the auction
The
site
film was
immediately.
translated
I want to see
and
you in 3
narrated
minutes.
by M Media.
Deliver the cash in 3 minutes. Sheng Wanking, you're really good at pretending. Hundreds of billions. Even if it's the Northern Kingdom's Emperor Fu raising money in the Southern Kingdom, it would take a few days. No more nonsense. Just show you the money within 3 minutes.
She can't really come up with that much money, can she? No, if I can't get the ancient phoenix gold ring, Miss Sheng won't let me off the hook. No need to wait. I'll pay for it.
The Sheng family of Shangjing presents 1,000 billion in cash.
Mr. Zhao, your money has arrived. Sheng Wanking, see? This is the money Miss Sheng gave me. You lowly, despicable person. You've probably never seen so much money in your life.
Sheng Wanking, you think clinging to Master Fu will get you anywhere? Let me tell you, he would never spend thousands of billions on a lowly person like you.
It's just a measly 1,000 billion. Is it really worth you lot getting so smug?
Young Master Mo, you're truly pathetic. You're just someone with an empty inheritance right. And the Mo family's true wealth lies solely with the head of the Mo family. And you just have the empty title. You've probably never seen this much money either, have you?
At least I'm upright and honest. Unlike some people who rely on their worn-out wives to escape poverty and then turn around and lick the boots of another woman to climb up the ladder.
Let me tell you, I Zhao HUYN got to where I am today entirely through my own abilities. It has nothing to do with this lowly woman, right here in this venue. Let alone you Mo Xiaobei. Even if it were Fu Tingyan himself, you can't match my abilities.
Your abilities? You're using the Sheng family's money to participate in this auction. You say it's your ability.
Miss Sheng, since you're willing to give us such a large sum, it's natural that you value our HUYN's abilities. After all, she's not a fool.
All right, enough. The outcome is decided. Hurry up and finalize it for me.
100 billion once, 100 billion twice.
Sheng Wanking, now that the money has arrived, it's time for you to fulfill the bet.
Sheng Wanking, prepare to lick HUYN's shoes. And slap yourself 10 times. 100 billion 3 times.
Northern Kingdom's emperor, the heads of the 4 major banks arrive. The 4 largest banks in the world, Tokyo Bank, Nanjing Bank, Xijing Bank, Beijing Bank, contributing $500 billion for Miss Sheng.
The big four banks. What's going on?
This is impossible. Only the true Miss Sheng can command them. How could she possibly mobilize them? Everyone. Bank presidents. My father tried to invite you all to dinner before, and you politely declined. This time for a mere imposter. Such a grand mobilization? Did she crawl into your beds too?
Insolence. How dare you insult Miss Sheng? Your Han family doesn't want to exist in this world anymore.
President, please calm down. She's just a junior of the Han family. She doesn't understand the rules. Don't lower yourselves to her level. Miss Han, have you seen the money for the 8 star license? Is it enough?
More than enough. Now at this auction, all the items belong to you.
The world's big four banks are here to give her money. Miss Sheng is truly formidable. Formidable, truly formidable.
Impossible. You're just a beggar my mother picked up. You're lowborn and unworthy. How are you qualified to summon the presidents of the Big Four?
The facts are right in front of you. CEO Zhao accept defeat.
Zhao HUYN unwilling to kneel.
The money you spent isn't even your own. It's HUYIN's money. So I haven't lost. And you want me, the CEO of Zhao Corporation, to kneel before you? Delusional.
Who says this is Mr. Fu's money? The big four banks are Sheng family enterprises. So this money is naturally Nwangking's.
Do you hear me? It is indeed my money you lost.
Who are you really?
Isn't it clear who I am now?
Zhao HUYN accept the bet. Can't you accept defeat? So dishonest. How can we cooperate with someone like this? Let's cooperate with the Han family.
The bet is void. How can my son-in-law kneel to such an imposter?
Shut up.
You'll kneel there too. Remember this. Don't get cocky.
Sheng Nwangking, you're an imposter. Acting all high and mighty. When the real Miss Sheng arrives, I'd like to see how you die.
I think you're the one who should die.
HUYIN, are you really going to side with this bitch? Against the Han and Zhao families?
I'd like to
The
see
film
who
was
dares touch my Han
translated
family's
and
son-in-law.
narrated by M.
Dad.
Media.
Father-in-law, it's this bitch. She doesn't respect the Han family at all.
Silence, you idiot.
Han HUYING, what do you mean?
Master Fu, even a powerful dragon can't suppress a local snake. In Shenzhen, you have to give some face to our 4 great families, the Han family. Sheng Nwangking, this woman dares to bully my Han family. I want her to kneel and atone to the Han family. That's not too much to ask, is it?
You speak big Han patriarch.
Shut up, everyone here is important. The elites of the Southern Kingdom. How dare a lowly person like you speak here?
It seems the Han family's news is outdated. Who calls the shots in Bitchin City now? You should go out and ask around.
A joke in Shenzhen. Everyone knows I Han HUYING call the shots.
Oh really? Yun Gui Han.
I greet you, Miss Sheng. No way, she's the legendary Miss Sheng.
This is impossible. Miss Sheng is my daughter's best friend. She's a fake.
Right, she's just clinging to HUYIN. Acting all high and mighty a fake.
Zhao HUYIN, you better not cross me.
She's just a worn-out shoe thrown out by the Zhao family. A lowborn Sheng family adopted daughter. Master Fu, you really have no standards.
I heard. This ancient phoenix gold ring is related to the Sheng family head. If it's real or fake, wouldn't the family head know if he checked?
Fine, let's verify it publicly. So no one can say my daughter slandered her.
Yeah, test it. What are you scared?
I heard only the Sheng family head's blood can react with the ancient phoenix gold ring. Besides that, even a direct descendant of the Sheng family won't work, let alone an adopted daughter. I advise you to think twice before you act.
No need.
What are we waiting for? Draw blood. Draw blood.
Let's begin.
Touch her and die.
Ting Yan, I'll do it myself.
It's the ancient phoenix.
Everyone saw that right.
This is impossible.
Sheng Nwangking.
Please forgive me, Miss Sheng. Forgive me. I was also deceived and framed. I failed to recognize Miss Sheng's identity. Spare me this once.
A vicious dog reflects its owner. That's a death sentence in the Fu family.
Spare me.
I'll burn you this time. Go back and teach them a good lesson. Get out of here with your people.
Go. How long are you going to keep this up?
It's all my fault about Nwangking. I apologize to you now. It was all my mother's doing before. My mother said you came from humble beginnings. That's why I was kept in the dark. And her and this bitch. She repeatedly told me you were an imposter. I was completely deceived. Will you forgive me?
Zhao Win, are you crazy?
Get off me! I was truly wrong. I was willing to marry you before. I really loved you, truly loved you. Can we get back together now? I'll definitely spoil you like a princess. I promise I'll always treat you well.
Zhao Win, do you know what you're saying? We're already married.
Damn you, it's all your fault. You used your Han family connections and resources to seduce me. Otherwise, why would I marry a slut like you? Now you've caused this rift between Vảo and me. Our relationship is so strained now. Everything I have today is all your fault.
I knew you wouldn't stay put, you dog. As long as I don't divorce you, you can forget about getting back together with her. Let's see who can outlast the other.
Get out.
Fine.
Welcome back, Miss Sheng.
How could she be the Sheng family's eldest daughter? Impossible, impossible. She absolutely cannot be the Sheng family's eldest daughter.
Son, what's wrong?
You have no idea what we've missed out on. Such immense wealth was right in front of us. And I didn't seize it, Mom.
Son.
Impossible. She absolutely cannot be the Sheng family's eldest daughter.
Son. Sheng nuwonking, you bitch. You're the one who did this to my son. I will repay you 100-fold. Remember this bitch's face. Help me get rid of her. 100,000 for you.
Judging by this woman's face, she won't be easy to deal with. 100,000 might not be enough.
If you can pull this off, another 100,000.
Okay.
Sheng nuwonking, you bitch. Die.
What are you doing?
Let Big Brother have some fun.
The film
After
was
we're done, we'll let you die
translated
knowing why.
and narrated by M Media.
Don't worry, I'm here. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Please spare us. We're just doing our job.
Doing a job. Tell us, who gave you money?
I really can't say.
Can't say.
Still won't talk, huh? Okay, tie these two up for me. I have plenty of ways to make them talk. Ting Yan, go and investigate who exactly did this.
Alright. Tell me who sent you to harm Miss Shan.
I'll talk. It was Zhao HUYİN's mother Wei He.
We figured it out now. The person who hired someone to hurt you is Wei He.
I didn't expect it would be her. That old hag. She's truly restless.
I heard. Zhao HUYİN is now crippled. She probably wants to vent her anger for her son. You won't. Let her off the hook because of old feelings, will you?
How could that be possible? I always take revenge. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You know that about me. You should still find me a few strong bodyguards and come with me to the Zhao family's place.
Alright, I'll definitely pick the strongest ones for you.
Sheng nuwonking, how dare you come here?
What, am I not welcome?
You crippled my son. And you still expect a welcome? I'll beat you to death.
You really haven't learned your lesson.
Don't think you're all high and mighty. Just because you're Miss Sheng now, let me tell you in my eyes. You'll always be that beggar from the mountains. You would be dead without me. You'll always owe me your life.
I've already repaid what I owed you. Otherwise, you think your son would still be alive after hurting me repeatedly, would he?
How dare you mention my son? If it weren't for you, this jinx. He would be a powerful figure in Shenzhen now. It's all your fault. I want you to apologize to my son. Fine, since you're here today. Don't think you can leave easily.
I indeed didn't plan on leaving easily.
What do you want to do?
What? Revenge, of course. Smash everything.
You dare. I'm telling you, Sheng nuwonking, if you touch a single bowl in our house today, I'll report you for disturbing the peace and have the cops take you away.
Fine, go ahead and call them. I'm just afraid you won't. Let's see if the police will arrest you first. Or me do it.
You vile wretch. My son won't let you get away with this.
Good, then call him out here. Let's see who won't let who get away with anything.
My HUYİN has already been harmed so badly. What more do you want to do to him? Don't have any gratitude for our family's kindness. Don't forget, I took you out of the mountains and let you live a good life to enjoy yourself. Is this how you repay us? You're such an ingrate. What are you doing? Let go.
Hey, stop yelling.
Bitch.
I'm here to collect my due.
You have the guts to kill me. You bitch.
Let me tell you, don't push your luck. I'm already being more than generous, and you keep calling me an ungrateful wretch, right? Alright. Today I'm going to wash your filthy mouth out. Give it a good scrub.
I'm wrong. Oh, I'm wrong.
Oh, you know you're wrong now, huh? Fine, I'll spare you today. Remember this lesson. Don't let your foul mouth run wild, offending everyone, lest you don't even know how you die.
Son. You're here. You have to stand up for your mother. This bitch brought people to trash our house. Think of something quick. I want her to kneel down and apologize to me.
Miss Sheng, we were indeed wrong before. We mistook a fisheye for a pearl. Can you forgive us this time?
Why are you pleading for this bitch? She's just a stinking beggar I picked up from the mountains. A stinking beggar. No matter how high she climbs. In our family, she will always be beneath us. Son, do you hear me? Say something. I must get even today. Otherwise, I'll disown you.
Mom, how did you treat Miss Sheng before? Don't you have any sense of shame?
I'm her mother-in-law. How I treat her is only natural.
The film was translated
Please get your head
and
straight.
narrated by M Media.
She's not the stinking beggar you picked up anymore. She's the business queen of Nangguo.
Son,
If you say another word, I'll lock you up in the house. Let you sober up for a few days.
you're going to lock me up? For this bitch? I'm your mother. I gave birth to you and raised you. I really gave birth to an ungrateful wretch.
You know what? Your ungrateful wretch is saving your life. Don't be ungrateful.
Miss Sheng, are you satisfied with what I've done?
If you truly want to atone, return Zhao Corp, which I built for you.
As long as we return Zhao Corp to you, you'll forgive us, right?
In your dreams, Zhao Corp was my life's work. Even if you give it back to me, it's simply returning what belongs to me. You don't deserve forgiveness.
Then what do you want?
To kick you both out of Zhao Corp, of course. As long as you have no money, you won't cause any more trouble.
Are you trying to force us to our deaths?
I'm saving your lives. As long as you have a little money, you get arrogant, thinking that human lives are used to buy and sell. By then, irreversible damage will be done.
At your service, Miss Sheng.
When did you bribe Zhao's shareholders? You bitch, you've taken things too far. Aren't you afraid of retribution?
What about my situation? That's none of your concern. And what about you two? Enjoy your retribution.
Son. Son, get up. Get up. Son, stand up. How could I have given birth to such a useless thing?
Mom! Stop messing around, will you?
You can't even handle a small matter. What good are you? I'm sorry, I really don't know. That bitch Sheng Nuanking with Master Fu and young Master Mo. Shut up. I don't want to hear your nonsense. Miss, please give me one last chance. I promise I'll get it done this time. Fine, I'll give you one more chance. If you fail again this time, don't blame me for not keeping you around. Yes. What are you going to do? From my observation, young Master Mo, who's close to Sheng Nuanking, seems to never bring any bodyguards. If we gain control of him, the ancient Phoenix Golden Ring, she hand it over obediently, even if he doesn't give it. Under pressure from the Mo family, she have to. Maybe she even personally deliver it. Then we'll seize the opportunity to. Very well, if you succeed this time, I will support you as the next head of the Han family. Thank you, miss. As long as I get the ancient Phoenix Golden Ring, I'll be the true head of the Shang family. Then I'll be the business queen of Nangguo. Truly above everyone. I will certainly fulfill your wishes, miss. Sheng Nuanking, you escaped death last time. Consider yourself lucky. You won't be so lucky this time.
Nuanking Mo Xiaobei has been captured. Did you know?
I'm working on it. Hello.
The young miss has asked us if you were ready to return to the Sheng family.
Let's not talk about returning to the Sheng family right now. Help me find Mo Xiaobai. I need results in 10 minutes. Hello, any news?
We found him. Young Master Mo is at the old factory on the mountainside. Bring the ancient Phoenix golden ring here quickly. Otherwise, I'll kill him.
These people.
Hey Wanqing, calm down. We can't jump to conclusions. If it wasn't him, wouldn't that damage your relationship?
All the signs are already very clear. She wants to confuse my identity. She wants to replace me. It won't be that easy.
But we need evidence. Otherwise we can't touch her.
Let's prioritize Xiaobei's safety for now.
Ha ha ha ha. Oh dear. Not bad, pretty punctual, eh? Did you bring the ancient Phoenix gold ring?
Less nonsense, release him first.
Releasing him first is impossible. Are you doubting our abilities as kidnappers? We haven't seen the goods yet. You want us to release him? You think I've been messing around for nothing, huh?
Don't touch him.
Good, don't move. Then come over here
The
and
film
keep me
was
company.
translated
Maybe
and
if I'm happy, I'll let him
narrated
go.
by M Media.
Dream on.
Don't push your luck.
So we can't talk it out, huh? Then don't blame me for playing rough.
Guys get hurt.
Release him now.
Think carefully before you do anything. If you dare take another step forward, I'll kill him. Sister Wanqing, don't let him off the hook.
If you touch a single hair on his head, I will make you regret it, believe me.
Either release him, or die, choose yourself.
Ting Yan, why are you here?
I was so worried about you.
I didn't come alone. Besides, I've almost got this sorted out.
You two listen to me. Don't move, or I'll kill him right now.
How dare you touch Fu Tingyan's people? Tell me, how do you want to die?
Don't come any closer.
Xiaobai, are you alright?
Spare me. Spare me, just treat me like I'm nothing. Let me go.
Tell me who sent you?
I don't know. I've never seen her. I only know from the voice that it was a woman. She offered me 5 million to kidnap young Master Mo. It was too much to refuse.
Besides the voice, are there any other details?
In our line of work, we can't ask that much. I swear to God, I never ask about the client.
So you're saying, after you finish the job, who are you going to get the money from?
I'm not lying. With your powerful background, you give me 10 times the courage. 100 times the courage, I still wouldn't dare.
I'm not a patient person. I'll give you one last chance. Tell the truth otherwise.
I'll talk. It's Miss Han. Han Yurao.
Then thank her for me. He has hands and feet, doesn't walk the right path, so he doesn't need those hands anymore.
Cripple his legs too.
Don't cripple his legs. His right hand is already crippled. He can't hold a knife anymore. Spare his legs. I'm still useful.
Miss. My legs are still useful. Spare me.
You're keeping him because you want to.
Of course, turn the tables. From now on, I'm going to fight back.
I'll do anything you ask.
Now you. Call your employer. Tell them it's done. Tell them to come here.
All right, right away. Right away. It's done. At the agreed upon location.
Could you bitch? You've fallen into my hands.
Do you want to come and see?
Of course. I'll be right there.
All right.
What happened to you? That kid did this, right?
That woman and that man fought to the death. I was momentarily outmatched, just a little injured. But that woman, I beat her half to death.
half to death. That won't do, letting her die so easily. Wouldn't that be too kind? What she owes me wouldn't be repaid. No matter what, we should at least keep her alive. I'll make her wish she were dead.
I'll take you there now.
Let's go. What a dump. Filthy and stinking. Hey, where's that bitch? Who are you? What are you doing? What are you going to do to me? Are you crazy? I paid you. And now you're trying to kill me? Oh, right. Sheng Yuanqing hired you, didn't she? How much did she pay you? I'll double it.
And narrated by M Media.
Still putting on airs at a time like this? How dare you lay a hand on our young miss? You don't know your place. Tonight Grandpa will teach you what it means to wish you were dead.
Ah, you dare hit me? You hit me. Just wait till I get out, I'll kill you.
Shut up. He still won't talk.
Maybe she really did act on her own.
Impossible. What she's doing is gambling the entire Han family, setting me up. Whoever's behind him must have promised him something. Something that would make her risk the entire Han family. She won't talk now. We'll have ways later to make her talk.
Let me go.
Yao, what happened? To you? What happened?
It was Sheng Yuanqing.
What did she do to you? Sheng Yuanqing? What do you mean by this?
Dad,
No matter who she is, my family isn't easy to bully. I'll make her give you an explanation.
Head of the Han family, you're mistaken. You should be giving me an explanation.
What's going on?
Dad, this bitch. She resented me on divorcing her and being with me. So she hired men in black to kidnap me to an old factory. They beat me black and blue and tortured me.
How dare they do this to my daughter? Is this how your Sheng family treats its subordinate families?
The attitude is truly unpleasant. But your Han family, truly the upper beam is not straight and the lower beam is crooked.
You are utterly mad. You are humiliating me, Han HUYİn. Disgracing our entire Han family.
You bitch. You are bullying us too much. I'll kill you.
Is it me bullying you too much? Or is it your Han family courting death? Patriarch Han, you'll understand soon enough. Bring her up.
Neil. Miss Han saved me. Miss Han.
Who are you? I don't know you. Who are you?
Tell Patriarch Han what good deeds his precious daughter has been doing behind his back.
Miss Han hired me to kidnap young Master Mo and threaten Miss Sheng. And she took the opportunity to eliminate Miss Sheng's unexpectedly young Master Fu. Young Master Fu he intervened.
Heard that clearly. Patriarch Han, your daughter has offended 3 top families at once. The Sheng and Mo families. Your Han family is finished.
The Sheng Han and Mo families. Beg Miss Sheng to spare our Han family. I Han HUYİn will be your ox and horse, and will repay Miss Sheng.
Patriarch Han, isn't this a case of the father paying for the daughter's debts?
Audacious beast. Who gave you the guts to cause such a disaster? Jinx, do you want to drag my Han family down with you?
Dad. You hit me for this bitch?
Shut up. The Southern Kingdom's business queen. You fool. Look at you, what are you? How dare you provoke her?
Dad, what are you so afraid of her for? She's been away from the Sheng family for so many years. She's not the head of the Sheng family anymore. She's nothing in the Sheng family now.
You still dare to talk back? Do you want my Han family to die even faster?
I'm your only daughter.
From now on, the Han Yao are out of the Han family. From this day forward, You are no longer my daughter Han HUYyczN, and you are no longer a member of the Han family.
You're actually severing our father-daughter relationship because of this? Didn't I do this for the Han family? For you? What did I do wrong?
All right. Save the dramatics for later. I might not be opposed to sparing the Han family. But on one condition, you must tell me who's behind you.
As long as he tells you, you'll let the Han family go?
I promise not to touch your Han family. Just tell me. I can also, for Patriarch Han's sake, spare you once. But you can never appear in the country again.
Okay, tell us. Say it.
The film was translated
It's Sheng
and
Weiwei.
narrated by M Media.
Let me go. What are you going to do? You said you'd let me go.
I only said I'd spare your life. Don't worry, head of the Han family. Have her testify for me. I'll bring her back safely.
All right.
Dad.
Hello. The mastermind has been confirmed. Then return to the Sheng family.
Everyone, I've just received some unfortunate news. My sister, who's been missing for many years, was murdered by a villain. She has unfortunately passed away.
Oh, what a loss of talent. She inherited the position of head of the family at 15. And now she has developed the Sheng family into the #1 family in the Southern Kingdom. What a pity.
The Sheng family cannot be without a leader for a single day. We must find the next head of the Sheng family soon. But among the younger generation, someone who can compare to eldest Miss Sheng is truly hard to find.
Head of the Lin family, in my opinion. Miss Sheng Weiwei is capable. She is the most suitable to be the head of the Sheng family. In terms of qualifications, talent, and connections, she is the most suitable candidate. I'm telling you, trespassing on Sheng family sacred ground, you ignorant fool.
Don't be impulsive. I think she must be related to eldest Miss Sheng. Sheng Nuangking. Why isn't she dead yet? That idiot Han Yu Yao can't even handle this small matter, and she still wants to be the head of the Han family. She's really delusional.
Sister Weiwei, it's been a long time.
Sister, the one who calls Miss Weiwei sister in the Sheng family. Could it be?
I am the Sheng family's long-lost eldest miss. Sheng Wanking.
But isn't she already?
Seeing is believing. I'm standing here now. How can it be fake? Who should be the head of the Sheng family now?
We swear to follow. Eldest Miss Sheng.
Rise.
Thank goodness. Nuangking, you're not dead. Otherwise, the Sheng family would have no heir. I'll return the position of Sheng family head to you now.
This was originally mine. There's no need for you to return it.
Sheng Nuangking, don't get too cocky. The Sheng family will still be mine sooner or later. That's great, Nuangking. You're back. The Sheng family will definitely return to its peak under your leadership.
We congratulate eldest Miss on her return.
Good thing I still have a backup plan. Sheng Nuangking, I'll let you be smug for now. Just wait. You won't be so smug later.
Slowly.
Coming.
Sheng Nuangking, you treacherous villain. You're not worthy of being the head of the Sheng family.
Head of the Han family, you need to watch your words.
You're just cutting off your own arm by doing this. Sheng Nuangking, you insulted my Han family first, killed my daughter afterward. Do you admit it or not?
Mr. Han, this isn't a place where you can speak carelessly.
You probably don't have any proof. The Han family head wouldn't come here to cause trouble. Why don't we clear things up today? Perhaps there's some misunderstanding. Sheng Nuangking, when all the evidence points to you. I'd like to see how you're going to break this deadlock.
Of course, I wouldn't slander Miss Sheng
The
without
film was
any basis.
translated and
Even if my
narrated
Han
by
family
M
is ruined
Media.
today, I will still seek justice for my daughter. After you took my daughter away that day, I kept sending people to secretly follow you. Not long after the people I sent returned, and they brought back my daughter's body. You clearly promised to spare her life, but you still killed her. You liar, you broke your promise. You're not worthy of being the Sheng family head.
Uncle Han Yuanqing has always been kind-hearted. After becoming the family head, her word is her bond. How could she?
Miss Wei Wei, don't cover for him anymore. She's been missing for years. Who knows what she's been through? She's probably not the same person she was back then. Now she just came back and killed my daughter. The next victim might be you.
Family head Han Yu may not be aware of the truth. You'd better not distort the facts here.
Sheng Nuang can give me back my daughter's life.
Mr. Han, you need to be careful with your words. You're only hurting yourself by doing this.
Yeah, what if the real killer is someone else family head, Han?
We won't allow such a villain to become the head of the Sheng family. She killed my only child. I want my daughter's life back. Miss Wei Wei, you and Yao Yao were best friends. You must get justice for Yao Yao.
The Han family has few descendants. It's as if they only had this one daughter. Now that Han Yuyao is dead, won't the Han family line end?
Yeah, if Miss Sheng really did this, then she really ended the Han family line.
It doesn't matter whether her last name is Han or not. She only knows that by killing her, she can inherit the Sheng family's fortune.
I understand what you all mean. But now, I've already returned the position of family head to Nuangqing. There are some things I have no right to interfere with anymore. Everyone should wait for Nuangqing's explanation.
Miss Wei Wei, you are just too sentimental. You kept this menace around until today. Sheng Nuangqing, you villain. You don't deserve to be the Sheng family head. You don't even deserve to be a member of the Sheng family.
Family head Han, in my opinion, the most urgent matter right now is to find your daughter's killer. Don't ruin the Han family's future because of a momentary impulse.
That's right. After all, you don't have any concrete evidence right now to prove Sheng Nuangqing killed your daughter.
Family head Han, you swear that I killed your daughter. Do you have proof?
Miss Sheng is always meticulous. How could she leave any evidence?
Patriarch Han, as the head of the Han family, how can you be so assertive in your words and actions? I'm truly worried about the future of the Han family. Patriarch Han, you need to think carefully. Has someone taken advantage of your paternal love and used you as a pawn?
Don't try to sow discord here.
I'm sowing discord, so what? Han Sheng, you better make yourself clear.
Patriarch Sheng, judging by your appearance, it seems like you know something, right? Don't keep us guessing. Quickly tell us the truth.
Everyone take a look. Does this look familiar?
What's the meaning of this necklace? What does this necklace mean?
Now look closely. What's on this necklace was found on Han Yuyao's body. And there are two people's blood on it. One is Han Yuyao's blood, and the other.
Nuangqing, you can't just slander others to escape blame.
Slander. Then, how did you get your injury?
I accidentally cut myself.
How could you accidentally cut yourself there? The other person's blood on this necklace is yours.
That's impossible. My daughter and Miss Wei Wei were best friends. They cherished each other. How could she kill my daughter?
The esteemed Patriarch Han is nothing but a muddle-headed fool. The evidence is right in front of you. What else do you have to say for yourself?
Just based on a necklace and the blood on it. You say I'm Han Yuyao's murderer? This evidence is far from sufficient.
Indeed, a necklace alone is not enough to prove you're the murderer. But I have other evidence.
What evidence?
The evidence is this. Patriarch Han, your daughter's fingernails have the murderer's blood and skin tissue. You didn't notice, did you? I've already checked for you. The blood and skin tissue belong to Sheng Wei Wei. If you don't believe me, you can test it again yourself.
Test certificate.
What's wrong with you? My daughter treated you as a confidant, yet you killed her. Why?
Everyone sees it now, right? This is the flawless Miss Wei Wei you all admire. If Patriarch Sheng had given her what she wanted, perhaps you wouldn't have such difficult days ahead. This is the truth about my
The film was
disappearance years ago.
translated and narrated by M.
Years ago,
Media.
someone tampered with my car, trying to kill me on the way to Shenqing. I unexpectedly survived. It's time to settle the score between us.
So, what if I did it? Sheng Yuanqing, don't forget. Your life and Fu Tingyin's life were bought with my mother's life.
That car accident years ago, the life I owed you now have.
Young mistress, please cleanse the Sheng family.
Very well, since punishing you is the will of all. Then someone come. Seize her.
Nuanking, you can't touch her.
Do you even know what you're saying?
Sheng Yuanqing. You wouldn't believe the person you trust most is on my side. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to seize your Sheng family. Even if you know the truth, what can you do? You still can't touch me.
Nuanking about this matter.
Let's talk somewhere else. Keep a close watch on her. I only owe her one life, and the car accident years ago, I've already repaid her for that. She doesn't have a Gator of Del free card. I can't forgive her. I'm no saint.
I know.
You know everything, and you still want me to let her go.
I owe her a life too.
Aunt Feng such a kind soul. How could she give birth to such a venomous daughter?
Just spare her this one last time. After this incident, we'll be even. As for what she owes the Han family, let the Han family handle it themselves.
You're so sharp. Alright, I'll listen to you.
Trust me, you'll always be in my heart.
Young mistress, Miss Wei wants to see young master.
Then let's go see her one last time. Bring Dun Qing Han. I remember administering family punishments. He's quite skilled at it.
Brother Ting Yan. Save me, Ting Yan. You promised my mother you'd take care of me. You once said you'd remember this kindness forever. Sheng Yuanqing, she's turned her back on us. Are you going to join her in this ingratitude?
I promise to protect you forever, but only because I owed you a life. And now that debt has been paid, Nuanking has already agreed to not pursue the matter of your attempted murder. She won't hold it against you. As for you, spend the rest of your life in prison.
You think that's enough to repay your debt? Let me tell you, it's not. You'll always owe my mother a life. Without my mother, you would all be dead. You'll always be in my debt forever.
Sheng Wei, you should be grateful your mother saved me. Otherwise, with your current actions, how long do you think you'd survive if it weren't for your mother's kindness? Just for hurting Nuanking, I would have torn you to pieces long ago. Ground your bones to dust.
But there are no ifs. You'll always be in my debt. If you dare betray me, I'll haunt you even in death. I'll make sure you never know peace.
Sorry, I'm an atheist. You can't threaten me. Sheng Wei, you don't know what kind of person I am. I always settle my debts, and I fought and ate you for all the wrongs you've done to me over the years. I will repay you tenfold.
To the victor go the spoils. The loser becomes the bandit. Sheng Yuanqing, whether you kill me or cut me, I'm at your mercy. But are you sure Fu Tingyin will let you do as you please? He owes my mother far more than you do.
I said I'd only protect you once.
Do you understand? Meaning, as long as you don't die, everything else is up to me.
What do you mean?
Since you still bear our Sheng family name, then we'll handle this according to the Sheng family rules.
Miss Wei, you harmed a member of your own family. According to family rules, you will receive 100 lashes, no offense.
A mere 100
The
lashes
film
for
was
all his crimes.
translated and narrated
That's letting
by
him
M.
off
Media.
easy.
Young mistress, do you mean?
Don't mind me, go in.
Sheng Yuanqing, you bitch. You can't.
Family head 100 lashes, execution complete. What shall we do next? Miss Wei.
Since I've already promised Huyan to give you a chance, I'll give you one last chance. Let heaven decide your fate. Let's see if God will spare your wretched life.
What are you doing?
Bring water. Ever heard of the game Who Gets the Flower? These 6 cups of water. I'll put this poison in one of them. This poison is made from 7 to 14 different kinds of deadly toxins. Just one sip, and you'll die instantly. We'll take turns drinking. Let's see who gets it. Fun, isn't it?
Sheng and King, don't get too cocky. Once this game starts, anyone could die. The risk you're taking is no less than mine.
Come on.
Too dangerous, let me do it.
The game I proposed is of course for me to play. Cut the crap, let's do it.
Sheng and King, don't think that just because they call you the daughter of fortune, your luck will always hold. As long as God lets me live, the Sheng family will be mine sooner or later. As long as I'm still a Sheng, I deserve a share of this Sheng family. Gamble your life with me? A 1/6 chance of death. I don't believe Sheng and King can avoid it for sure.
Who goes first?
You first.
Your turn.
Two cups left. As long as Sheng and King dies, the game is over.
King, that's enough, let me.
Don't worry, I won't lose. Swallow. Last cup. Good luck. What, scared now? Then I'll feed it to you myself.
Only one cup left. If I drink it, I'll die. Sheng and King, you're going to die.
Put the knife down, or you won't be able to turn back.
HUYN, do you think I'm stupid? If I let her go, you won't let me go. Since you won't leave me a way out, then let's die together.
What do you want?
Sheng and King, you are now in my grasp. Drink this poison. Once you're dead, I'll be the ultimate victor. Drink. This wine isn't poisoned.
I gave you a chance to live. You rejected it yourself.
You didn't poison the drink. You play me? You bitch.
Hand her over to the authorities. Let her face the judgment of the law. May your next life be spent atoning in prison.
Bitch, I won't go to prison. Bitch, kill me. I won't go.
I really wanted to kill her just now. But I hesitated. I would become a monster covered in blood.
You've done well enough. Share transfer agreement.
This.
Master Fu asked me to give this to you. Master Fu said, the young miss will understand his meaning upon seeing this. What does Master Fu mean by this?
Oh, he probably wants to marry into the Sheng family.